What's up, Shopify dropshippers and business owners? I'm going to show you how to increase traffic by simply through organic content, writing organic content. Especially if you're living in this era, you definitely need to take leverage of AI in automating the content, okay? Organic content. Now, no wonder that even Shopify is having their own blog writers, consistently writing articles. Now you can see, if I go to the latest, you can see May 1st, 2025 is the latest blogs. And then you can go on and see they are pretty much consistent, okay? They have a team full of blog writers, and April 30, and you can see 3 blog posts are published on April 30, 2025 itself. Now, I don't know about you, but people who leverage AI to blog writing, they have increased 10x 20x in sales. Okay, now I'm going to show you, and not only that, I have 4 strategies, SEO strategies, which you can follow and increase, potentially increase 10x organic traffic and maybe even the conversions too. Okay, now disclaimer, by any means I'm not claiming any amount of exact traffic, but I'm just helping you let you know these 4 SEO strategies which most of the successful dropshippers use and increase their traffic. So let's get into this. Now, the first strategy which you need to follow is optimize product titles. Okay. Now, what I mean by optimize product titles for search intent. Let's talk about that. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. So I have searched a safari jacket. Okay, now there's a most products showing up right here. If I go to the shopping, you can see most of the products showing right here. Now how can I compete with this thing? Now Amazon number 1, like they always rank at number 1, but what about the number 2, number 3 positions? Okay, now the Amazon is ranking, like most of the times Amazon be in the first place, Amazon or other high domain authority sites. Now I will also teach you how to increase your domain authority so that you go improve your rankings to be on a Google first page. Okay, so domain rating and backlinks are number 1 way to increase your chances of getting into first page, Google first page. So I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Now the thing is, we want the maximum exposure, get into the first page. How are we going to do it? By specifically focusing on the search intent. Now if I go to the free keyword generator and give a keyword, and this is by Ahrefs. By the way, you can use SEO tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs to find the keywords and volume, intent, every single thing. I'm going to put it in a Google or Amazon, whatever you want to rank in the site. Okay, now I'm just going to select the country and find the keywords. Now guys, it's obvious that if your domain is new and if your domain rating has a 0 to 10, then it's not possible to directly rank on the seed keyword, which means it's very difficult. Okay, it's not impossible, it's very difficult. Now as we can see, we have much more competitor right here who has a domain rating 60, 70, 80, so we don't want to copy with them. It's a foolish. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to focus mainly at the beginning. We're going to focus on the keyword difficult, which is easy, and then once we increase the topical content and get the backlinks and increase our domain rating, then we can move with the seed keywords. Now what I'm going to focus on, go with a very specific in detail. So if I go to the questions, you can see there are some very high specific search intent, it's like a one-on-one. Now you need to write blog articles on this. How to wear a safari jacket. Maybe you create a guide, or maybe you create a video tutorial. Okay, you can also rank on YouTube, but it's important to rank on Google too. What is a safari jacket? How to style safari jacket? How to wear a safari jacket? You can take all this and put it in a FAQ. Maybe create a content based on that. Okay, based on those outlines. Now, if I simply give it to AI, it's gonna do the job for you. But again, I'm gonna go with a phrase match and find high specific search intent. If I look at this men's linen safari jacket, this is a very, very specific search intent which has a volume of 100, and it's so specific. Okay, so people looking for safari jacket under, people are specifically searching for men's linen. in the suffrage jacket. So that's like you can put this, optimize for the titles. Yeah. So you can optimize for the product titles and rank for it. Okay. So that's a one thing. Now, second thing is build authority around the product. So how are you gonna build authority around the product? Now, let me just show you one of the examples using AI, which we're gonna use ChatGPT. So I'm using DeepSeek for example. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give a prompt: need topical blog titles. Now I'm just gonna type in here, I am focusing on this keyword. I'm just gonna paste the keyword, which is a Safari jacket, and I am drop shipping this product. So I need to build, let me just write it, I need to build topical authority around this keyword. So just the blog titles which I need to focus on. So that's a simple prompt. You can literally give authority. Okay, give it to any AI chatbot. It's gonna do the job for you, any keyword. So I'm just gonna hit enter and see what it comes up with. Now DeepSeek is very great. I'm just gonna show you one of the tools which I use to automate my AI SEO articles. So it's thinking, so let it come with a best topical authority plan which I can use to increase my topical authority in my domain. Okay, now it went on and it gave how to style Safari jacket 10 out of 10 years for every occasion. Now this is great. Why the Safari jacket is the ultimate transitional piece. Men's versus women's Safari jacket. Casual to dressing up your Safari jacket. Celebrities rocking Safari jacket. Now it is giving on various variations of keywords, and you can also see buyer's guide. Now I specifically need to give, I'm drop shipping this product inside the prompt to give you this transactional kind of blog titles. Okay, otherwise it's gonna go broad and give you informational thing. And then we have the third one, which is our internal linking secret strategy. Now for this, you can go on manually do this thing, but I'm just gonna show you a better way if you hold on for a minute. I'm gonna show you one specific tool which auto internal links when you're writing a blog article. Okay, and then we have fourth one, which is final one, backlinks for increasing domain authority. Now backlinks is the number one way if you're a beginner blogger, if you're like beginning to write blogs, and if you want to increase your domain rating in one go, then it's very important for me to address that backlinks are number one way to increase your domain authority till today, till 2025. And it's a number one way whenever I want to work on new domain, or whenever like a client come to me to work on, like to give me a project, then I'm just gonna check for backlinks. Then how many number of backlinks does this domain have, whether it's a high quality backlinks or low quality backlinks. Okay, now if you want a backlinks, I'm gonna leave in a description how to get that, so you can check that out. With that being said, let me just introduce you AI SEO Writer. Now many business owners, they don't have time to go through every single thing, and whether it's a fact check, whatever. Okay, they constantly should work on increasing the number of sales rather than sitting and creating a content. So before 2 years, like there were no tools such like this, but now in 2025 these tools are available where you can automate Autoblogging and internal linking, auto internal linking, and YouTube to blog post. Now it's like a one-click AI SEO blog content automation. Now I'm just gonna walk you through how it does. Now whenever you go into the dashboard, you have 4 options right here: SEO articles and AI news articles, Amazon single product review, and YouTube to blog post. If you're a dropshipper, or if you're in e-commerce, then you don't want to use these 3 options, but you should use this SEO article feature. Now you simply input a keyword. So let me just input a keyword. So right now we have came across this topical content, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this entire title and show you live. So inside, so I'm just going to paste the title right here, and then my keyword is going to be Safari jacket. Now simply add keyword is going to go into the waitlist, and here inside the waitlist I can edit some things. Now if I click on edit right here, there's a window, separate window appears right here, which is very important for me to show you. Now the details are focus keyword and article. So what keyword which you want to rank on, and this is the title. Okay, now you can also generate titles. So then you have outlines. Now I can go on manually give the headlines based on FAQs or whatever the keywords I came up with. So I'm just gonna let it automate, and go to the content, and you can see the language you can choose, and target country you can choose, tone of voice you can choose manually. You can add funny, informal, academic, whatever it is, persuasive, point of view. I can also do the automatic, or first one let it be automatic, and formality let it be. Okay, and if I go to the advanced options, you can see content description, custom instructions. Okay, furthermore, if you go to knowledge, you can see connect to web, use knowledge base, and no extra knowledge. No, my suggestion is always put in a connect to web so that it pulls up the real factual data if it is writing an article. So it's better to leave it in a connect to web. And then we have formatting, bold, italics, tables, quotes, list. Yes, I want every single that in my article. Structure, you can see give a call to action. Now let me go here and give my domain as call to action. Now I'm just going to simply give query lookup.com. Alright, now key takeaways, conclusions, FAQs. Okay, minimum 5 to headings. Okay, all good. Then comes the interesting part. Remember I told you how you can automate the internal linking strategy. Now here you simply need to add the sitemap. Now sitemap is nothing but your domain, and then you have this post hyphen sitemap.xml, or you can simply give, let me just write it down, sitemap.xml. okay, and then you can also add more sitemaps, or you can also find sitemap by simply typing in your domain. Okay, and then you have external links. So make sure you turn on automatic external links. You can also manually include or exclude images, number of images 2, so let it be default. Videos, I can also automate YouTube videos, so let me just do that for demonstration purposes. Now I'm going to save it, and finally I am going to click on generate article. Now in less than a minute it's gonna give you an SEO optimized article with whatever customization we have done. Alright, the article generation has been done, and here's what we have got. Now I'm just gonna go into edit with AI before I show you what it has produced. Now you can see there's a pretty much good content right here, and it went on, it is even giving you a budget options right here, and it even wrote the quotes, and then embedded the YouTube video right here, generated nice AI images, and then you have H1, H2, H3, and then we have a beautiful FAQs along with conclusion. Now let's say I didn't like one of this paragraph. What I can do is I can simply highlight this, and it auto suggests you to rewrite and add keywords and add external links. So if I click on here, I can go to the rewrite and make it longer, it's gonna do the job for me. So wait a few seconds, and you can see right here it asks me to reject or accept. Now I can simply click on accept, so that's it. Okay, if I want to add external links, so I can simply click on add links, add external links, and it auto suggests me external links, right? So you can see I can simply tick these boxes to auto link it. Okay, now you can see auto external links. So this is a great way. Now let's say I want to change, or I want to add more FAQs. Now if I go to the AI assistant and here add 2 more FAQs, That's it. This AI is inbuilt and it has access to write blog article in the editor. Now I said add 2 more and it's gonna do the job for me. Wait for a second. Now you're gonna see the magic. Okay, this auto completes FAQs. So how cool is that? Now it's still in beta. It might have issues with the rate limit sometimes, and as we are speaking you can see it has additionally generated and FAQs, 2 FAQs. Now I can simply accept this, so it would be in a blog article. So this is how cool it is. So if you ask me how business owners are automating, so if I go to if you see the left side, you can literally see the blog automation. I can click on it, go to campaigns and click on create new campaign, but before that you need to go to the integration and click on create integration. Now you can absolutely integrate to any CMS and including even APIs. Okay, so Autoblogging AI has their own API to wherever your CMS is, you can directly connect to it, you can integrate to it. So after integrating, you're gonna click on new campaign and you can absolutely add. Now you can go here and add all the keywords and automate every single thing. So if you want to click on generate, then it directly publishes to your WordPress or whatever CMS you're using. Okay, by the way, it has a three features which you can literally, without verifying, it auto publishes every single time it generates an article. And second option is you manually have to publish, and third option is you manually have to click on generate article, just the way we did, and then publish manually. So this is about Autoblogging AI and how to increase 10x your Shopify sales as a dropshipper or business owner. So if you have any questions, comment down below. I'm gonna answer them. With that being said, catch you on the next one.